Hello everyone, I'm Renowned Zero, and today we're going to be talking about Eric July's biggest detractor now going after actual fans and harassing them because he doesn't like Eric July's comic book. So we're going to go through this here. We're going to watch him get roasted through the quote tweets. But before that, be sure to hit the like if you like the video, comment below what you think about this, and subscribe for more content if you're interested. Now let's get into it. So we have this guy, stuck in the middle, who's discussing how much he likes the artwork. They're saying that the quality of the paper isn't terrible, like it's quality paper. And this guy just comes in and starts talking a bunch of shit, basically saying it's so funny that the things that people are praising, most of the things Eric didn't actually do. Printing, shipping, guess what? He just paid other people to do those things, just like anyone could. Speaks to how weak his actual contribution is. Well, if you were an actual fan and you were actually paying attention to the people who actually support this comic, they would actually tell you that the writing is great. The writing doesn't preach to you like current garbage Marvel and DC are doing right now. It's just telling a coherent story through characters, and you're learning of the characters, you're learning about the characters, learning about some struggles that they go through, and how they overcome said struggles. And we're going to go through these quote tweets as this guy absolutely gets destroyed by people who don't like this guy because he's always seems to be, a hater of Eric July, a big hater who got BTFO'd on a live stream, which, if you remember on Eric July's channel, you can actually watch that live stream, or there's actually a clip on his channel you can watch where he completely gets BTFO'd and destroyed in all his trash arguments. But, Ryan Ritchie says, your obsession with Eric is disturbing. It speaks to how weak your actual life is. Because it's literally what this guy lives for. He lives to be a total douchebag. And now he's doing it towards customers of Eric July. I think this fucking moron has a weird fear of getting ratioed online or something, because ain't no way he's genuinely this dumb. Thank you for coming to see me in hospital, but thinking about it, you didn't build the car. You drove down here or lay the road you drove on, or grow the flowers you gave me, so really you didn't do much. What, you're leaving already? It's like basically using another example of the same garbage argument that he's making about Eric July not contributing much to the comic, which he was the writer of the comic, which is a huge contribution, because if the writing sucks, it doesn't matter how good the art looks. If the writing sucks, it's not going to keep you interested in it if the writing is terrible, even if the art looks amazing. You're a dumbass. Plain and simple, straight to the point. 100% true. You are one sad person. Eric July is such a success, you'll never be able to take that away from him. If the quality had been poor, you'd be rightfully criticizing for it. But the quality is good, so you're criticizing him for it because he wasn't directly responsible for laying out every drop of ink and binding each book by hand. What is going on here? I'm sure you have ample evidence to prove this, and let's say for argument's sake that he did. Are you saying that he should provide jobs for other people? Lols, they're praising the shipping bots. Spoken by someone who has absolutely no idea what it takes from a creator's perspective to mass produce anything. The creator is very involved and spends lots of time with manufacturers, artists, and such to make sure it is a quality product. Because, you have to find the right supplier, the right producer of the book, shipping out the book, which he's been working very hard to get the books out to people. Dude, get a fucking hobby or something. Better yet, get laid. Anyone could. He did. You didn't. So he wins. You lose. Loser. July derangement syndrome is a serious mental health issue. Get help. Shut up, Sheepsidian. Shut up, Detractor. When you have a negative IQ, this happens. My God, you're obsessed with the man. Guess what? Marvel does the same thing. Marvel doesn't create the stories it writes, doesn't create the artwork, doesn't do the coloring, doesn't do the lettering, doesn't do the printing, doesn't do the shipping. They have somebody else doing that. You moron. Ross's losers like James here hates to see a black man like Eric July succeed because Mr. July won't think like he does or like he expects or demands him to. So he moves the goalposts like a child changing the rules of a made-up game when you score a point. You do it then. Let me get this straight. You're condemning Garrick for building a business, providing a product, paying people for work? Are you feeling okay? You're having a bad case at the Copes. I'm convinced this is a bot account solely for getting people to check out Eric July and his product. If it ain't, it is anyway. Seek help. This toxic asshole is harassing everyone who shows support for Eric July's comic, and you let him roam free. Is that it? Why are you so bitter? Seek out his horror amarada. Horror. Yeah. Whatever, beta. Go cry. Is that to cry? Cope. You could drop your own comic book and if what Eric July doing bothers you. And Eric himself even replied, this is a reply guy that has been stalking my page, talking all this noise, only to prove he was totally unequipped to discussion. So here's the video here. Now he's resorting to harassing customers that tweet their enthusiasm about the RippaVerse. See a therapist. Yes, and there are a lot of people showing enthusiasm for this. All over Twitter. Since this post was made, you had loads and loads and loads and loads of people showing how much they loved their comic, got their merchandise. It's totally fake because, the box didn't arrive. Getting their comics, getting their t-shirts, their hats, their posters. Here's a bunch of packages that need to be shipped out. Everybody's happy with their product. Which this guy seems to consistently try to shit on people. Try to shit on Eric July, of course, but that didn't work. If you check out that video, you will absolutely see him get completely destroyed. But I think that's all for now, everyone. Thank you guys for checking out this video. I really do appreciate it. Like I said in the beginning, be sure to like it if you like this. Subscribe for more content. Comment below what you think. And as always, I will see you on the next one. Peace.